Today's reading is Hellhound, an entry from the Monster Encyclopedia book series. A hound monster that has dark skin and fur and burning red eyes. They're fierce hounds that have a durable, powerful body that's always burning uncontrollably with seething desire. And they have a severely ferocious disposition like hellfire. With their excellent sense of smell, they can acutely sense the odor of human men who will end up as their prey, and attack and rape them as soon as they find him without any regard for consent. Unlike other wolf monsters, they are regarded as being absolutely untamable by humans. As far as they are concerned, a human man, is a weak, fragile being that they should force into submission as their own male. For example, even if a man stronger than them were to appear, the only thing on their mind would be how to break the male before them into submission and make him their own. They would never even consider obeying a male. After capturing a man that they're into, they keep him within reach so that they can violate him whenever the urge arises. If they feel like having sex, they'll pin him down right then and there and have sex with him. And if they feel like getting pregnant, they'll violate him so much his semen will be milked dry. The sex is extremely rough and wild, but they don't cause pain and agony for men, though. The only thing induced is pleasure so wild it causes a man to submit to them from the bottom of his heart, along with the ejaculation. In this way, they lash out violently at men with their lust. But they never treat men carelessly. They also recognize that humans are frail beings, and they treat them with care as their one and only male, something more valuable to them than anything else. If an enemy tries to harm their male, they'll leap to his defense and attack the enemy with full hostility and ferocity. Unlike how they treat their male, even if the enemy isn't killed, they will surely witness the sight of hell. No matter what, they won't just become a pet dog, but they do recognize the men they captured as their husbands and shower them with love, just as any other monster would. But the more their love deepens, the more their lust blazes, heating up their desire to have sex with their husband and get pregnant. It's expressed as an increased ferocity, and they'll end up spending even more time riding on top of their husband. Despite them having this sort of nature, there are many men who are fixed on taming them, believing a dog should always be tameable. There's no end to the number of men who approach them trying to train and discipline them, only to end up conversely yielding in submission themselves. However, it's not like they have a lot of pride or anything, so even in the case when they're assaulted by a man, they don't get angry or refuse. On the contrary, they're likely gleefully accepted and enjoy being violated as a female in bestial intercourse. However, it never means that they've been broken. When the man is basking in glory, thinking that he has successfully forced one of them into submission, the next moment she'll counterattack and violate him in return, as if to say it wasn't nearly enough. It is purported that originally these monsters were created as guard dogs by a certain god of the underworld, but it was impossible for even that god to tame them. If there were a man who could make them submit, that man's ability as a tamer would surpass even that of a god.